The Sci-Fi Channel's Bionic Blowout continues with the Bionic Woman in Fembots in Las Vegas.
There are Fembots crawling all over this place.
Hosted by Lindsay Wagner and Lee Majors. Coming up next.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
Hello, I'm Lindsay Wagner.
And I'm Lee Majors.
Welcome back to the Sci-Fi Channel's Bionic Blowout.
Right now, we're going to take a look at the $6 Million Man's sister show, The Bionic Woman.
It all began in 1975 when I appeared as Jamie Summers in a special 2-part episode of The $6 Million Man.
The character of Jamie struck a chord in the hearts of everyone. And that 2-part episode became the 4th highest rated show in America.
Yeah, and 1 year later, Jamie had a show of her own.
In our next presentation, Fembots in Las Vegas, Jamie does battle with some female robots who are bent on destruction.
Yep, and you're going to get to see me in some heavy-duty action scenes, even though I'm dressed as a Las Vegas showgirl.
Well, then this episode should please a lot of fans who wanted to see a lot more of you, Jamie.
Here's the Fembots in Las Vegas.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
Here's something that's fun now. Keep your eyes peeled for the actor who plays Franklin's father. Let's see if you recognize who he is.
Well, here's a little hint. Listen carefully. He earned his fame.
I wanted to do that.
I wish you had.
You too.
Have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
Do you remember that Gene Roddenberry was working on a TV series about a humanoid in society?
Yes, and it was called Questor.
Oh, yeah.
But the success of the $6 Million Man ended any chance of it getting on one of the networks.
The Questor woman. Oh.
Yeah.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
You know, right after we did Fembots, the Bionic Woman got a handsome new stunt coordinator. And the first time I saw him, I turned to my secretary and I said, "There goes the father of my children."
What, didn't you think you wanted to meet him first?
Well, with something that karmic, there was nothing to think about, I guess.
I'm a little jealous.
Have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
I'm Lindsay Wagner.
And I'm Lee Majors.
You are watching the Bionic Blowout on the Sci-Fi Channel.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
You remember that scene where I was hanging from the helicopter? I have never been so frightened in my life. The high winds, they kept blowing the helicopter off its mark, and they kept yelling at me to let go now. But when I finally did, I just hit the corner of the airbag and I rolled onto the ground.
Well, we always did make it look easy.
We fooled them again.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
I'm Lindsay Wagner.
And I'm Lee Majors.
You are watching the Bionic Blowout on the Sci-Fi Channel.
The Sci-Fi Channel's Bionic Blowout continues with the $6 Million Man in Dark Side of the Moon. Hosted by Lindsay Wagner and Lee Majors.
You've got a captive audience.
Tomorrow at 9/6 Pacific.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
So, did you catch the surprise cast member who played Franklin's father?
If you remember his face and not his name, he's John Houseman.
You might want to look for the 1973 film, The Paper Chase, where John played my father.
Is that a plug? Now back to Fembots in Las Vegas.
We have the technology. I've got a blowout. Number 3.
Well, that concludes Fembots in Las Vegas. So join us next time when Steve Austin returns to space to do battle with the forces of evil.
Speaking of evil, didn't you have Evel Knievel on your show once?
Once. For the Sci-Fi Channel, I am Lindsay Wagner.
And I'm Lee Majors.